During previous lecture, we discussed the method of preparation of the alkyl halides by using alcohol and phosphorus halides and by using alcohols and thionyl chloride. Now today we want to discuss the methods of preparation of haloalkanes, that is alkyl halides from hydrocarbons. By using hydrocarbons, say alkane and alkene, we have to prepare several alkyl halides. Our first method is from alkanes. When halogen gas is directly treated with the alkanes, then they use the mixture of mono, di, tri as well as polyhalogen derivatives, which makes difficult to separate, and hence by direct halogenation of the alkanes is the not suitable method for the preparation of the alkyl halides. For example, if you take methane and then it is carried out chlorination in presence of say UV light or bright sunlight or at high temperature, then first you get methyl chloride and one hydrogen get replaced by chlorine to form side product HCl. Similarly, if chlorination is continued, then again one hydrogen is replaced, you get methylene dichloride. Here again side product obtained is a HCl. Again if chlorination is continued, then you get CHCl3, that is called as chloroform by side product HCl. Again by chlorination is carried out, by removal of HCl you get carbon tetrachloride. That is here you get mono halogen derivative, this is dihalogen derivative, this is trihalogen derivative, and this is the tetrahalogen derivative or called as polyhalogen derivative. So all these are formed in the same reaction container or reaction mixture, and hence mixture is not separated easily, or it is say difficult to separate. Hence this direct halogenation of alkane is not suitable method for the preparation of the alkyl halides. Okay. Now second method we discuss by using or say from alkenes and haloacids, from alkenes and haloacids, that is say HX. Here addition of the haloacid takes place on both alkenes, that is symmetrical alkene as well as the unsymmetrical alkene. In case of symmetrical alkene, addition of the HX is use the same type of the product. For example, symmetrical alkene like if you take ethene, and when it is added to the haloacid like HX or say HBr, then addition product is obtained as a ethyl bromide. I just say here. Either we take butene, which is the symmetrical alkene, then addition of the HBr results the same product, that is say for example CH3 CH. Suppose Br is added here, hydrogen should be added across the carbon double bond, you get CH Br CH2 CH3, that is 2-bromo butane product is obtained. That is symmetrical alkene. If we use for the addition of HX, then same way product is obtained here. Say in second example, suppose bromine is here on this carbon atom, and if hydrogen is added here, then also same product obtained. There is no option for the symmetrical alkene, but by using the unsymmetrical alkene, products are the different types. Second is by using unsymmetrical alkene. When unsymmetrical alkene is added with the halo acid, for example, unsymmetrical alkene like you take propene, and when it is added with the halo acid, then product obtained are two ways. In first way, suppose addition of X atom is attached here, then remaining hydrogen automatically added on the second carbon atom, so you get product CH3 CH2 single bond CH2X, and in second way product obtained as a CH3 CHX CH3. So here you get two types of the products. Okay, halogen atom in first case obtained in carbon number 1, whereas in second case halogen atom is added on second carbon atom. So this product obtained is either it will be major or minor, which is depends on the unsymmetrical alkene addition with the HX, which follows again two rules, that is called as the Markovnikov rule and anti-Markovnikov rule. Okay, so here this second product is obtained according to the Markovnikov rule, and first product is formed according to the anti-Markovnikov rule. So what are the Markovnikov rule and anti-Markovnikov rule? We already discussed in the 11th standard in alkene topic, but today also we discuss about that Markovnikov rule and anti-Markovnikov rule. First we discuss about the Markovnikov rule. Especially we use this Markovnikov rule for the halogen derivatives. So this Markovnikov rule states that when unsymmetrical alkene is added with the halo acid like HX, when unsymmetrical alkene is added with the halo acid like HX, then negative part, that is say here halogen atom is attached on that carbon atom which carries the less number of the hydrogen atom, and note out this addition of the HX is always takes place across the carbon-carbon double bond. Here again Markovnikov rule, आपण जर एखादी अनसिमेट्रिकल अल्कीन कोणत्याही हॅलो ॲसिड मध्ये जर ॲड केली तर हॅलो ॲसिड मधला जो निगेटिव्ह पार्ट आहे म्हणजे हॅलोजन ॲटम आहे तो ॲटम त्या अल्कीन मधील ज्या ठिकाणी कार्बन कार्बन डबल बॉन्ड आहे त्या दोन कार्बनची जर आपण तुलना केली तर त्यातील कमी हायड्रोजन असणाऱ्या कार्बनवरती हॅलोजन ॲटमचा अटॅक होतो आणि मग आपल्याला प्रोडक्ट मार्कोव्निकॉफ रूलनुसार वेगळा मिळतो, त्याच्या एक्झॅक्ट अपोजिट अँटी मार्कोव्निकॉफ रूलनुसार प्रोडक्ट वेगळा मिळतो. सो सी हियर example in case of Markovnikov rule, for example unsymmetrical alkene like propene, when treated with the halo acid like say here HBr or HCl, then here what happens, this is carbon number 1, carbon number 2, this carbon number 1 contains 2 hydrogen atoms and carbon number 2 contains only 1 hydrogen atom. So according to the Markovnikov rule, addition of the halogen atom, that is bromine atom, is always takes place on the carbon number 2 as it you get the product CH3CH, bromine gets added here, and CH3. So name of the compound is 2-bromopropane, or called as isopropyl bromide or 2-bromopropane product is obtained. Okay. Similarly, if you take suppose this example, cyclohexane, and if double bond is there, structure will be cyclohexene, and if methyl group is added there, this will be carbon number 1. So name of this compound is methyl cyclohexene, methyl cyclohexene, or instead of that, if you take cyclohexene double bonded compound with the CH2 group, name of this compound will be methylene cyclohexane, not cyclohexene, methylene cyclohexane. When two compounds, when they are added with the halo acid like HBr, then see here, this is the carbon number 1. If you compare this carbon 1 and this CH2 group, then here bromine atom or negative part is attached on the less hydrogen contained in the carbon, and automatically remaining hydrogen is added on this carbon atom. Similar case is done in that example also. Here this hydrogen gets added on here at that position, and remaining bromine is attached on here. So you get the same product, that is you obtain product as a CH3 group. Here bromine is added. So name of this compound is 1-bromo-methyl cyclohexane, 1-bromo-methyl cyclohexane. So these products are obtained according to the Markovnikov's rule. Okay. Now second is the anti-Markovnikov's rule, or also called as the peroxide effect. Anti-Markovnikov rule, or called as the peroxide effect. Second type product, peroxide effect, or called as anti-Markovnikov rule. This effect is also called as the crash effect or Crash-Mayow effect. So peroxide effect is exact reverse of the Markovnikov's rule. According to this anti-Markovnikov rule or peroxide effect, this effect is only observed in case of the halo acid HBr, and not observed for the in case of HCl or in case of HI. In case of HBr, what happens when the unsymmetrical alkene is added with the halo acid HBr? Effect is observed in presence of either hydrogen peroxide or sodium peroxide, or sometimes benzoyl peroxide is also taken. So this effect is, or this anti-Markovnikov rule states that when unsymmetrical alkene is added in presence of hydrogen peroxide, sodium peroxide, or benzoyl peroxide with the halo acid HBr, then bromine atom of the hydrobromic acid is attached on that carbon atom, which carries more number of the hydrogen atoms across the carbon-carbon double bond. Across the carbon-carbon double bond. कोणत्याही अनसिमेट्रिकल अल्कीन मधील आपण कार्बन-कार्बन डबल बॉन्डची मधील जे कार्बन आहेत त्यांची जर तुलना केली तर ज्या कार्बनवरती हायड्रोजनची जास्त संख्या आहे त्याच्यावरती काय होत असतं, निगेटिव्ह पार्ट जो आहे ब्रोमीन ॲटम तो अटॅक करत असतो आणि आपल्याला मार्कोव्हिक रूलच्या अपोजिट प्रोडक्ट मिळत असतो. फॉर एक्झाम्पल इफ यू टेक CH3 CH double bond CH2, that is unsymmetrical alkene like propene, when HBr is added in presence of sodium or hydrogen peroxide, reaction is carried out. According to this anti-Markovnikov rule, what happens? Bromine atom will attack on the carbon atom which carries the large number of or say more number of hydrogen atoms as compared to the this carbon, and remaining hydrogen is attached here. So you get product CH3 CH2 single bond CH2Br, that is 1 bromo propane product is obtained. That is in presence of hydrogen peroxide or sodium peroxide, the product, original product of the Markovnikov rule is the reverse, and instead of 2 bromopropane we get the 1 bromopropane as a product. Okay, now if you take another example, for example take isobutylene CH3C CH3 double bond CH2, and when it is undergoes treatment with the halo acid like HBr, see here, this is the structure of isobutylene or called as 1 2 3 2-methyl propene or isobutylene or 2-methyl propene. When it is added with the HBr, then see here what is the expected product. Here bromine atom will attack on that carbon atom and remaining hydrogen gets added there. So you get this product CH3C CH3, hydrogen gets added here, double bond gets reduced, CH3CH CH2Br. So name of product will be for carbon number 1 2 3, 1 bromo 2-methyl propane, 1 bromo 2-methyl propane. Okay, so by using the peroxide effect we can also prepare several alkyl halides either by using Markovnikov rule or anti-Markovnikov rule. Now see the third method, which is very simple method. For example, from alkene and halogens, alkenes with direct halogenation, use the corresponding alkyl halides or haloalkanes. Here no doubt when direct halogenation is carried out, then double bond between alkene is not breaks. For example, if you take this alkene CH2 double bond CH3, name of this alkene is again propene or prop1ene. When it undergoes the direct halogenation, for example say if you add chlorine here, then direct halogenation takes place. One of here substitution reaction takes place. Hydrogen atom of this CH3 group get reduced by one chlorine atom, reduce the hydrogen and chlorine, use the side product HCl, and compound obtained as a CH2 double bond CH2Cl. While we writing the IUPAC name of that compound, then this is the carbon number 1, 2, 3. So name of this compound is 3-chloropropene or prop1ene. 3-chloropropene. So here remember that when the direct halogenation is carried out on the alkene, then it does not affect on the carbon-carbon double bond. That is, addition of H2 to alkene is not addition type of reaction, but it is the substitution type of reaction. It is the substitution type of reaction. Now tomorrow we will discuss another some reactions for the preparation of the alkyl halides by using say Finkelstein reaction and Schwarz reaction. Today we stop here. Okay.